Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, though. But in our little village of Auditorium, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in the word: tradition. Here in Tevye, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. And because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and as the right as master of the house, to have the final word at home.
Then there are the others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. Among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler.